Coming in, Sonia Gandhi, in a veiled attack, has hit out at the Modi government, saying that arrogance and power will be defeated. And this is what the Congress president said in her Dussehra message. So arrogance and injustice are the two themes that the Congress president spoke about. And she said that both of these evils will be vanquished on this Dussehra. Samia is with us on the phone line on that story. And in fact, this has been a recurrent theme of the Congress now, the new Congress president, the interim president, leading the attack on the Modi government. Samia.
Well, absolutely. And we did see what Sonia Gandhi had to say on Gandhi Jayanti on 2nd October. And now, today on Vijay Dashmi, also, Sonia Gandhi puts out a stern message, actually. While she's extending a heartfelt message of festivity across, she also goes on to underline that Vijay Dashmi also underlines that arrogance and injustice, even of the most powerful, is ultimately defeated. And she expressed hope that this Vijay Dashmi will be blessed with peace and prosperity. But definitely she mentions that Dussehra signifies the victory of truth over untruth, virtue over vice, and good over evil, and provides us with the message of goodness, modesty, moderation, and the holy and unassailable position of women. So clearly the Sonia Gandhi over here, while she's trying to send out a festive message, also underscores that the arrogance and injustice, an oblique reference towards the government per se, to say that the opposition, whose voice is being stifled under the government, will be defeated as the most powerful, all comes under being the leveler. So a strong message across from the Congress President Sonia Gandhi over here on the occasion of Vijay Dashmi, that she's not letting go of even an opportunity like a festival to hit out at the government in the most underscored manner.
Okay, stay with me, Samia, because Madhav is also joining us from the Newspit now. Any specific instance that the Congress interim president referred to, Madhav, when she's underlining that it's arrogance and arrogance of power that is going to be defeated this time around?
Well, I think, while she's not taken the name, look at the kind of context in which she's speaking, because she's saying that Vijay Lakshmi also underlines that arrogance and injustice, even of the most powerful, is ultimately defeated. Now, on a day of Vijay Dashmi, when you make a statement like that, the obvious reference as far as Indian mythology is concerned, the context in which she's speaking is quite obvious. And obviously, while she's not calling anyone a particular name, the kind of oblique reference that is being made cannot be missed on anyone. What she's talking about. So while in the past there's been a lot of name calling directly as far as the powers that be, as far as the ruling dispensation at the center is concerned, using this occasion of Vijay Dashmi to underscore her point very clearly, one will of course have to see how the BJP responds to this, Padmaja, but it is certainly a very, very important statement coming in from Sonia Gandhi on the Vijay Dashmi day, and clearly of course remains to be seen what kind of response comes in from the BJP.
Especially interesting is the fact that the Congress president has said this, Madhav, on a day when Mohan Bhagwat's message spoke of how there is an attempt to try and discredit the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. Crimes like lynching are not a part of Indian culture. All of that, and this perhaps could be a veiled answer to that.
Well, that of course, there's no doubt about the fact that she has not mentioned specifically who she means. But certainly, of course, it is to be linked with those in power, given the fact that, this reference very clearly says that Vijay Dashmi underlines arrogance and injustice of even the most powerful. Who is the most powerful in this case? Whether she's talking about the BJP, whether she's talking about the RSS, whether she's talking about the Prime Minister, none of that is very clear because it's not specifically mentioned. But certainly, of course, a very clear political message that is being given out, and this is exactly as you put it this morning when Mohan Bhagwat was speaking on the occasion of Vijay Dashmi. He did specifically mention that there is an attempt to malign those here within India, and also an attempt to color those attacks that take place, lynchings that take place in a particular light, and only talk about those that come in from a particular community. That was a statement that was made by Mohan Bhagwat while addressing the gathering at the annual Vijay Dashmi celebrations at the RSS headquarters. And one is certainly, of course, this statement is being looked at in that context as well. How this really plays out and how the responses come in from here on remain to be seen.
Absolutely. And if you just see in Hindi what the message of Sonia Gandhi is, says, आज का दिन हमें ये भी स्मरण कराता है कि स्वर्ण की वैभवशाली सत्ता में रहने के बावजूद अहंकार हर हाल में हारता है और सत्य की जीत सुनिश्चित होती है, which means that you may be in a brute majority, you may have swept to power, but ultimately it is truth that wins and arrogance which loses. Mr. R. Rajgopalan is also with us on the phone line. Stay with me, Madhav. What do you make of this message from the Congress president, Mr. Rajgopalan?
Congress President Sonia Gandhi is desperate. She is doing a revengeful politics. Brute majority because of her son, which Sonia Gandhi forgets. The 2019 election results shown one thing important, that Rahul Gandhi's Rafael issue boomeranged on Congress. The fake Janayug, fake Pandit, fake Hinduism boomeranged on Congress. That is why BJP could get a more brutal majority. सोनिया गांधी forgets it. सोनिया गांधी अहंकार 10 साल में सोनिया गांधी का अहंकार नहीं था क्या? यूपीए सरकार में रिमोट कंट्रोल करके सोनिया गांधी, and she cannot tolerate Narendra Modi sitting in front of her in the Parliament House in Lok Sabha and ensuring that Narendra Modi is repeated again in 2019. What does it indicate?
Okay.
Narendra Modi did not do any corruption. UPA too was full of corruption. More than 10 lakh crores the Congress and UPA got looted the system. That is why public voted against Congress, and the brutal majority was to Narendra Modi because of Rahul Gandhi only.
Okay.
Madam Sonia Gandhi, you must control your son. Don't blame the public of India. Don't insult the people of India who voted BJP to power.
Okay, stay with me, Mr. Rajgopalan. Let me also get a word from RP Singh, National Secretary of the BJP. आपको याद दिला रही हैं सोनिया गांधी जी, मिस्टर आरपी सिंह, कि अंत में अहंकार की हार जरूर होती है, भले से ही आप जितना ज्यादा आपका पावर हो, सत्ता हो।
जी बिल्कुल, वो अपने टाइम को याद कर रही हैं कि उस अहंकार की हार हो चुकी है। वो जो अहंकार था उनको सत्ता का, जिसके चलते हुए उन्होंने भ्रष्टाचार किया और देश के अंदर ऐसी परिस्थिति खड़ी कर दी कि लोगों के मन में घृणा होने लगी सत्तारूढ़ी दल के लिए। तो वो अहंकार था जब वो CWG करा रही थी, 2G करा रही थी कि मैं जो चाहूं वो कर लूं, मेरे को रोकेगा नहीं, या मेरे सरकार को रोकेगा नहीं। तो वो अपने आप अपना समय याद कर रही है। समय ये समय तो ऐसा है जबकि प्रधानमंत्री मोदी गरीब से गरीब आदमी की चिंता कर रहे हैं। 5 लाख का आयुष्मान भारत गरीब से गरीब आदमी के लिए है, घर में गैस का चूल्हा एक गरीब बहन के लिए है, 6,000 रुपये साल का किसान के लिए एक किसान के लिए है। तो और सिर पे छत जब मिलती है 20 करोड़ लोगों को, तो वो गरीब आदमी के लिए है। तो वो अहंकार नहीं है, वो सेवा है। अहंकार तब था जब गरीब आदमी के नाम पे लूटा जा रहा था देश को।
Okay, so it's ahankar versus seva. If this is an intended message to the BJP, there's a reminder from the BJP for the Congress as well. Please stay with me, gentlemen. I want to bring in Times Now's Meghna Deka as well, or one could read it another way, Meghna, and look at it as a message from Sonia Gandhi to her demoralized party cadre. Don't worry, you may be down, but you're definitely not out.
Absolutely. It does seem that Congress requires a shot in the arm, considering there are very crucial polls around the corner. But Padmaja, also symbolically, look at the context. Today, she gives out a message on the day when the much awaited and also the much controversial 36 Rafales are going to be handed over to the Indian Air Force. The defense minister is there in Bordeaux himself to ensure that he gets it. There's going to be a Shastra Puja. He's going to take a sortie in it. But remember how the Congress used the Rafale deal to call the Chokidara Chor. They had made a big hue and cry during the election campaign, which is why this is interesting, because she hasn't clarified what she means when she says that Dussehra signifies the victory of truth over untruth, virtue over vice, good over evil, and provides us a message of goodness, modesty, moderation, and holy and unassailable position of women. She also goes on to say that Vijay Dashami underlines that arrogance and injustice, even the most powerful, is ultimately defeated. Perhaps a message to BJP, perhaps a message also to her own cadres.
Absolutely. And like Meghna pointed out very significantly, Mr. R.P. saying that this comes on a day when the Shastra Puja of the Rafale is going to be done by the Raksha Mantri, the same Rafale which was the linchpin of the Congress's Lok Sabha campaign, where they had said Chokidar Chor hai.
Well, it did work for them. It boomerang. I remember Nirmala Sitharaman categorically stated and said it will boomerang against you because Indians at large want their borders to be secure. Indians at large want their homeland to be secure. And then you can't play with the sentiments of Indians on issue of borders and homeland to be secure. And then that's what happened in Congress regime. Tell me how many, if you remember, how many terrorist attacks happened in Congress regime and how many has happened last 6 years, 5.5 years. So there's a difference.
Okay.
And if you make mockery of people on this account and make mockery of the Air Force or make the mockery of the security forces on their account, and when you ridicule forces by saying so many people have been told, so many people have been killed without any confirmed information.
Okay.
I remember Mr. Rahul Gandhi on record saying so many people have been killed in Kashmir, and although he till that time not a single person was killed in Kashmir. So when you mock the air forces or mock the forces at large, people retaliate and people gives you back on that.
Okay. So let's see if there is going to be a response on this officially from the BJP as well. For the timing, thank you very much, all gentlemen, and Meghna Dekha for having joined us on this story.